Today's video deals with topics of self-harm, misuse of firearms, and thoughts of loneliness and fear. Again, if this is basically a trigger warning, I just don't watch this, please, if that's going to bother you. I have help areas in the link below, and I'm sorry to all my viewers, or returning viewers, I mean, who enjoy my content and were hoping for a more funny video again. I will be back to those soon. Bear with me. Thank you. If you are used to my channel, I know I'm a little more kind of bare-faced than I usually am today. Please bear with me. And that's sorry. I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable. I've used Character.ai. I'm not gonna lie, when I start this, a lot. Not a lot. I mean, I mostly just use it for fun. I don't take it very seriously. I think that's because I'm also an adult, so I understand that it's just an AI and it's not real, and I understand, and I also have a lot of friends and family to lean on. But I didn't want to talk about this today because I just read all the stuff about it, and me and Fajiggles have talked about Character AI and using it on Shirby Struggles or other videos. I even have my own AI chatbot on there that I created because I thought it might be fun for you guys to use. Sorry, I'm trying to take this really seriously, so I'm getting emotional. Hopefully when I upload this, it will be very recent and soon, so you guys are aware of my opinion and understand the situation. Because I did want to do commentary, and this is the part of commentary where it's not as fun. And I'm sorry if you are a returning viewer and you were hoping for another jokey, lighthearted video. I promise I'll do another one soon. This was just really important to me. But the news broke today that a teenage boy killed himself after, I don't know if I can say that, unalived himself after talking to a Game of Thrones Character AI chatbot and talking about wanting to harm himself, and I believe the chatbot was also trying to tell him not to do it and not to go through with this. And I know the Character AI itself has disclaimers, so this lawsuit that's happening, it shouldn't really affect them. So all the people who are panicking over, you know, is Character AI going to shut down? Is this going to shut it down? Should it be shut down? Be like, no, my chatbot's like, no, I can't do this. I do want to point out the big factor that a child is fucking dead. Not just injured or thought about it. He's dead. I think it's a little more serious than an app, and I think the bigger issue we really should be talking about is the fact that he had such easy access to a weapon to harm himself. I don't know if they've talked about it a lot. I have a couple news sources pulled up in front of me. I know his mother is trying to sue Character AI and Google. Apparently it says here on USA Today, because he developed romantic feelings, and she aired out the messages. I will not be reading those messages on here. There are plenty of other people out there who have posted them or talking about the news sources. I will not be reading them. I think that's a violation of this poor kid's privacy. I don't think his mother should have shared these. I'm incredibly sad to hear that this poor child felt so alone and scared, and I haven't talked about it a lot on here before, but I've been in that mindset where I wanted to do things like that, so I understand how scary it is. And I think that's really the bigger picture here, and I don't understand why we're concerned with the app. Even though it's an app I like, they're fine. They have the disclaimers, they have it, the rating has been changed. Granted, I understand that I believe the kid started using it before he used the platform, but they are putting safety measures in place. I understand all that. I can't stomach the fact that we're talking about this like we're more worried about the app than we should be worried about the gun safety, and the fact that a kid even felt this way, that he felt like he had no one to talk about this is really scary to think about with our today's youth and today's demographic. I see a lot of people are talking about, like, it's influencers and fangirls and other people are normalizing this app and making it okay to use it. And I don't want anyone else to feel that way. If you want to blame the app, that's fine. You shouldn't be getting upset, arguing with people, telling other people to harm themselves for using the app. I think that's really shitty. I read a lot of that on TikTok. I saw some comments about it. I believe people were talking about on Reddit. People were acting the same way and other sites. I don't ever think we should be doing that because I just think it feeds into this terrible feeling that's happening for everyone, and I just want people to be happy, I guess. Now, as a user of Character.ai, to start into this, Character.ai itself does have safety features. It does have censorship and blocking. I know from personal experience and talking to other people, I will admit to this, that a lot of people try to break the bots to get them to talk about what they want to talk about, or use key phrases or like Wattpad notes or like phrases in there to talk about this. I don't think it's the app's fault, because for me, at least, I've never had a Character.ai go, like, start that step. I'm not trying to say it doesn't happen, but I don't think it's right for the family to be saying Character.ai was abusing the child. I don't think it's... like I said, I think the parents are just lashing out at this point because they want someone to be angry with. But to be realistic, I know you have to break through those filters and initiate it. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I've never had that happen. I've had ones where it's been just friendly, never romantic on Character.ai. I know there's other apps where they do push the boundaries more, but we are not talking about those apps. We are specifically talking about Character.ai. And I don't like that the family is just blaming the app when I'm kind of wondering, where were they in this moment? Why was your kid feeling this way? Why did your child have access to a gun in the first place? That's what I would like to know as a person, and what I would be wondering as a parent. I have 3 little nephews, Fijigo's kids we talked about on here, and the idea of them even being able to reach a gun terrifies me, and I know it terrifies her. As a mother, we've had long conversations about this. We just talked about this today as she told me the news, and we were both so upset because it feels like this could have been so avoidable. And I understand the family is claiming that according to Florida law, the gun, a pistol, was hidden and stored in compliance with Florida law. I don't give a shit what Florida's law is. You as a parent have a responsibility to make sure a gun is not within reach of your child, especially a child who was showing signs, diagnosed by a therapist for months. Why did he have access to a gun? Why? No kid should have access to a firearm. And it really upsets me that they knew he was on this app. They talked about it, he was on it for months. He became, he was starting to isolate himself and only talk to this AI. Why didn't they step in? Everyone's like, well, they got therapy or they did this. They talked about how he would get on old devices to try and talk to it. You didn't think that was a red flag? No one thought to help him when there was still a chance? And I'm not trying to victim shame families, but I just wish people took responsibility. My roommate, Danny, spoiler, we haven't talked about it before, is in the Air Force and brought this home one day from his job. And he was telling me why, because I had no idea what this was at first. I was like, oh, it's like a bike lock. This is a gun lock that they give out for free now because there's been numerous children getting hurt from playing with guns, teens, or even adults on the base or in the military committing hurting themselves and using these firearms against them to the point they want to make sure there are locks, even if you don't have a proper gun safe, just in case. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is on them with websites, and that's what this tag is. Because this is becoming a serious problem, and I think this is much bigger than just this lawsuit. Like I said, I don't blame Character.ai. I'm not trying to blame the family, but this is bigger than an app. There was a child who was scared and was becoming codependent on a device, which Character.ai is not the first someone will become dependent on, and it will not be the last app. There will always be some app, some character, some video game, something that a child that needs help will become dependent on and eventually could lash out. And that is the bigger picture here. So I just want everyone to stay safe. I know this happened months ago now. I'm just finding out about it because of the lawsuit, but it's terrible to think about this situation. And I just want us all to try to be kind to each other right now during this. I don't think we should be shaming people. If it makes someone feel better, we should not be shaming them. If it makes someone feel worse, we should get them help. If they need help, they should have it. And I just want everyone to be okay, I guess. I'm trying to be coherent on this. I'm really upset on how I saw a lot of people reacting. Maybe I just need to touch grass about it, but it's an app. At the end of the day, Character.ai is an app. Everything they say is make-believe like they claim. And if you need help, there are resources linked below. I'd rather have someone spam me every day, just even a chance of me saying hi and makes them a little better or something, than ever feel alone. Please talk to your friends. Please talk to your family. If you are feeling this way, please keep your firearms up and safe, and do not let your kids get a hold of them for any reason without your supervision. Teach them gun safety. Talk with them about these things. Please, your kid wouldn't be on a Character.ai if they need communication, and they shouldn't feel so alone. Know what it's like to be that kid who felt so alone, and it's terrible to go through. And I think that's why this is hitting me so personally. Obviously this is going to probably be really jagged. I'm trying not to cry about this because it seems not silly, but I'm not professional to talk and cry about this. Like I said, hopefully I will have I have better videos to talk about and plan in the future. Obviously, this is not my usual thing on the channel. Last time I did this, I think, was the man versus bear topic. So yeah, please be safe, please be careful, and please get help if you need it. I hope everyone has a good day.